Ryan D at ZZP here today, guys, and today we're talking about your top 5 mods for your 2-liter turbo LTG ATS. Number 1, this is going to be kind of not a mod, but something that all LTG owners, ATS or Camaro or any other LTG needs to know. Mod number 1 is proper maintenance. So the LTG is an engine that you can't really get away with too much of doing the wrong stuff with. Number 1, never do any top speed runs on a stock engine LTG. That will kill them fast, whether it be stock, modified, anything else. Never ever do that. Second part of this is to always run your proper spark plugs. We sell the 3 main brands that you want to get. We have specific NGK Iridium plugs, we have specific Denso ITV24 plugs, or the OEM AC Delco plugs. Those are really the only plugs you want to run in your Cadillac ATS. So make sure that you're only doing these, as well as proper fuel. Don't go to Bob's General Convenience Store on the corner. Make sure that you're getting good quality 91 or 93 octane only. Never 87, never 89. So Shell, BP, Speedway, Mobil 1. Obviously, area may vary a little bit, but you want to always get the highest quality regulated fuel as you possibly can. Your LTG will thank you for this. And last but not least, for number 1, you're going to want to look at getting a catch can. The catch can, while it won't fix any problem that is already present, it will help to keep oil out of the intake and therefore out of the turbo. So having it there, in our catch can, taking it out, dumping it, that'll allow you to keep the oil out, or sometimes you can put it back in your engine and keep it flowing good. So number 2, it's going to be kind of a set of mods. In my opinion, it's the first thing every LTG ATS customer should do, and that's the ZZP Stage 1 kit. What this gives you is the ZZP cold air intake, the ZZP high flow cat downpipe, and our PCM tuning. This will give you roughly around 60 horsepower overstock and almost 100 foot-pounds overstock. So with all those mods together, it's probably the best thing. It's a 9-day difference with the ATS. First off, you do also get to hear the turbo noise with the intake, which a lot of people want to hear. Some LTG owners don't know about it or don't like to hear it, but we're showing them the light per se. So, and for the high flow catted downpipe, a lot of people think, oh, well, Catalyst is better. Well, not always. We actually, in dyno testing, while it's minuscule, we actually saw we consistently gained about 1 horsepower over the Catalyst, at least on a stock turbo setup, or even a ZZP big wheel turbo setup. So you're not going to have a big horsepower loss with the Catalyst downpipe versus the catted. So run a high flow catted one, and then we honestly suggest, if you can, we have an option to rent HP tuners, which is our rental interface. That option allows us to very, very much so be intimate with your vehicle. The way the process works is you'll get the interface, read your file, send it to our tuner. Our tuner will then modify the file, send it back to you. You'll log the vehicle, basically record how the car is reacting to everything, send them that log, and then from there you'll get another file. You'll go from A revision, B revision, C revision until the car is fully dialed in. It's a great way to get your car properly tuned. For other options for 13 or 15 ATSs, we do have a SINT PCM, but that doesn't allow you to retain your remote start, nor does it allow you to have your transmission tuned for your automatic guys. So we highly suggest remote tuning. It's a little bit extra up front, but you'll be very, very, very happy you did in the end. 2A is kind of a mod that goes along with the Stage 1 kit, and that's our Flex Fuel Kit. The ZZP Flex Fuel Kit will allow you to run a blend of E85 and 91 or 93 octane, anywhere in between. The car will automatically adjust timing and other things based on your ethanol percentage. For those people looking to go fast and the E85 may not be super consistent, this is something that I fully suggest you go with. No one complains about them. People love it, and you'll be happy that your car has this extra added thing to help keep the LTG protected. All right, guys, number 3. This is the intercooler and throttle body. Or you can even look at our Stage 2 kit, which includes a catback. So the intercooler is a huge mod. Our kit removes the intercooler from between the AC condenser and the radiator and puts it right up front where our front mount intercooler should be. This allows the car to cool down better, keeps temps down. Even other competitor intercoolers, they sit between those two plates still, and they still will heat soak a lot more. So with ours, moves to the front, the car will cool down a lot better. When you're making back-to-back runs or you're beating the car up a little bit on road coursing or whatever, the intercooler is going to massively help out with that. So a lot of people think intercooler is a power mod. It's not, but it does set you up to make more power and to protect your vehicle. It's absolutely a mod that's incredibly important. Along with this, it is our LTG larger throttle body kit. So if you get the intercooler, you can just get the throttle body kit that will give a little bit more throttle response, help the car to flow a lot better. We also have our LTG throttle body kit available as its own kit. Please guys, I'm gonna do something a little crazy here. Read the product description. We tell you how to order it if you don't have the intercooler. You want the full kit that has the map tube and all the other associated couplers. In the product description, we tell you that that's what you need to order. We tell you that that's what you're gonna need because it will not bolt to your stock charge pipes. If you have our intercooler kit, you can just get the throttle body alone, and we have that option as well. So make sure to get that one to go to accent all the other mods you've done, like your Stage 1 kit, your Flex Fuel, and other power mods at this point in time. Number 4, the next mod I suggest is our LTG Big Wheel Turbo. So the LTG community really loves this turbo. It's a great bolt-on. It runs like stock, even better than stock once you get it tuned and you get the power increase from it. So what we do is we have a CNC billet wheel placed into our stock TD04, as well as then we CNC machine out the compressor housing to allow more flow and get more power. Usually what this will net you is about 20 to 30 horsepower over the stock TD04, as well as the power band holding out longer. Usually the stock TD04 tends to die in like the 5,000 to 5.5K range. This will allow the turbo to hold boost a little longer so it doesn't drop off, and therefore you'll make more power in the end. So this is something that's an easy bolt-on. You can even do it to a 100% stock car, and the car will still drive like stock. So without having to do internals, or you don't want to touch internals on the vehicle, this is the best turbo you can get for that. And last but not least, number 5, the next step, the last kind of cherry on top is your cams and valve springs. So the ZZP 82-pound valve springs and retainers and the LTG Stage 2 or Stage 3 cams will be your next way you want to go. What's nice about the cams is they give you a machined and larger fuel pump load to stroke your high pressure fuel pump. This allows you to run larger percentages of E85 because a direct injection car is based on fuel pressure. So this allows you to get more fuel pressure that the car is commanding to keep proper E85 mixes going and allow you to run more of a higher ethanol percentage when you're working on trying to make more power. Along with this, the valve springs and retainers. Stock valve springs, especially after time now, they wear out and they get weaker. So the car valve floats, you lose power. But what these do is they help restore power, help you be able to rev the car out all the way without having any sort of valve float, and continue to make the power that you and your vehicle are going to want to make in your long run. What's nice is too, this will also set you up later for your next top 5 mods, such as your ZFR Turbo and built-in internals, to try to make a lot more power. So this should be all for today, guys. Those are your top 5 mods for your Cadillac ATS 2-liter turbo.